Have you ever wondered what it's like to work behind the scenes at one of the most epic theme parks, or how much you could earn making that magic come to life? From custodians to animal specialists to ride attendants to even the top executives, we're diving into real salaries here, surprising jobs, and what it takes to land one of those dream roles. Grab your butterbeer, hit that like button, and let's get started. Hey theme park fans, welcome back to my channel. My name's Timothy Sebastian, and in this video today, we're pulling back the curtain on Universal Studios Orlando, where movie magic is created and happens. Now, Universal Studios Orlando is a dream destination for millions, but it's the thousands of employees who make that experience unforgettable. Today, we're spilling the tea on what they earn, from entry-level roles starting at $17 an hour to executives ranking over $250,000 a year. We'll also uncover some wild jobs that you've probably never even considered or even heard of, like pyrotechnicians who light up the night, or even costume fabricators who create those iconic character looks. Plus, we'll share those qualifications, training, and insider tips to help you join that team. Are you ready for the ride? Let's go ahead and let's go. Now, first up, let's talk about the custodians. These are the unsung heroes of Universal Orlando. These folks keep the parks spotless, like literally spotless, from Diagon Alley's cobblestone to Jurassic World's dino-sized messes. The starting pay is around roughly $17 to $18 an hour, or about $35,360 to $37,440 a year. Now, no college is necessarily needed for this role, but a really strong work ethic is definitely required. You'll be on your feet pretty much all day, tackling spills, trash, and those occasional, surprises. You know what I mean. It's a physically demanding job, but your office is really a world-class theme park filled with laughter as well as iconic attractions. Now, here's a fun fact for you lumberjacks. Many custodians move up to supervisory roles, believe it or not, making a great entry point for a theme park career. If this is what you're looking for and you're dependable and love being where the action is, it's definitely a job that has a solid start. Which park would you want to clean? Hogsmeade or Marvel Superhero Island? Go ahead and comment below. I would love to hear what you would choose. Next, let's talk about the attraction attendants. These folks are running those epic rides at Universal Orlando, from Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure to even the Jurassic World VelociCoaster. The starting pay is roughly also $17 to $1860 per hour, or roughly $35,360 to probably $38,688 a year. Now, Universal provides a paid training and certification to run each ride that you're assigned to. Degrees aren't necessarily required for this job, but you'll definitely need some sharp focus, great communication, attention to detail, and a knack for safety. Now, keep in mind, guest lives are in your hands, quite literally, and expect high energy days, constant guest interaction, as well as the thrill of being in the heat of the park. If you love excitement and people, this role is probably going to be a blast for you. Ever wondered what it's like to operate a roller coaster? Go ahead and drop one of those roller coaster emojis in the comments if you would like that job or to perform that job at Universal Studios. And also list, if Universal Studios is not your place, go ahead and list what theme park you would be a roller coaster operator at. Now let's meet the real stars here. Actors, performers, costume performers who bring Universal characters right to life. Now the pay for this job ranges from $18 to $27 per hour, or $37,440 to $56,160 a year with salary. And it does have some specialized roles like stunt performers or speaking characters do definitely earn a little bit more at roughly $30+ an hour, around $62,400 annually. Landing these roles means nailing a high stakes audition. Now keep that in mind. Think cold reads, dance routines, and also character improv in front of casting directors. With this role, previous performance experience is most definitely a must, and skills like acrobatics, gymnastics, or even a unique voice can land you a featured role in one of these positions. It's a very competitive, physically demanding job, but performing for 1,000 guests daily, that's pure magic. Now here's a secret tip from the Vine Vault. Check Universal's casting calls online and practice your character work to stand out. What character would you play? Spider-Man, or possibly even a minion, or maybe even Beetlejuice? Let me know in the comments. I would love to see what exactly you would choose if you were going to be a live action character for Universal Studios Orlando. Now, if you have a hunger for the food industry, especially in a theme park atmosphere, the food service at theme parks might be something in your future. Now, from places like the Three Broomsticks to even the Red Oven Pizza Bakery in City Walk, or even Sal's Deli at Portofino Bay, the base pay for this position at any of the roles at one of those restaurants or quick service restaurants roughly are $17 an hour, $35,360 a year. But tipped roles like servers or bartenders can generally earn up to $45,000 to even $70,000 plus annually. With tips, no degree is really necessarily required. Sometimes you might want to have a degree in culinary arts, but other times it's not really necessary. Mainly all you have to do is just have a great attitude and willingness to learn and customer service. Now, servers and bartenders generally often need some kind of prior experience and often a food service safety certification. Now, keep in mind, it's definitely a fast-paced job, but your personality can definitely boost your paycheck. If you thrive under pressure and you love food, this might be your calling spot. Now, I'm genuinely curious, have you ever been to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter in either Universal Orlando, Islands of Adventure, or even Epic Universe, and ever dared to try the boozy butterbeer hack? Let me know in the comments below if you've ever tried that, and what's your favorite food spot at either one of those places. Now, one thing's for certain, Universal Orlando is definitely known for their Universal Orlando resorts and their hotels that are on their properties. Now, Universal hotels like the Lowe's Portofino Bay are definitely legendary, and the staff make that magic happen. Now, housekeepers and front desk agents start at roughly $17 to $18 an hour, $35,360 to $37,440 a year. Now, the housekeepers of these resorts are definitely detail-oriented, and this job is a physically demanding job. While the front desk agents are more problem solvers who need top-notch customer service and computer skills, generally no degree is required for any of these positions, but the hospitality experience definitely helps. These roles are the backbone of the resort experience, and these often move up to management roles. So if you love creating memorable moments for guest experiences, maybe hotel work at the Universal Orlando's could be for you. Now, here's a fun fact for all of you lumberjacks out there. Staying at a premier hotel like the Portofino Bay or even the Royal Pacific at Universal Orlando does definitely have its perks. One of these perks is the unlimited Universal Orlando Express Pass. Now, imagine working there every day. Which Universal hotel would you work at? Drop it in the comments below. I would love to hear it. Here's a job that you might not have expected me to list: boat captains. Now, these pros pilot these taxis between Universal parks and hotels, earning roughly $20 to $24 an hour. And that's roughly $41,600 to $49,920 annually. For this position, you'll need a U.S. Coast Guard boating license, boating experience, plus Universal's specialized training. Customer service is definitely key for this role, and you're a host on the water, essentially. You do have some speaking roles while doing this job, and it's not your typical theme park job, and the scenic views do make every shift an adventure. Now, one thing's for certain, if you love water and have the credentials, this is definitely a dream gig that might be for you. Imagine driving a boat through Universal Resorts. Would you take this job? Comment if you're in. Now, here's a surprise for you. Universal employs animal care specialists for shows like the Animal Actors on Locations, and the salary ranges from $50,000 to $75,000 a year, depending on your experience. You'll definitely need a degree in animal science, zoology, or a related field, plus hands-on experience. Think internships at like zoos, shelters, and basically you'll want to have general knowledge of positive reinforcement training. Animal welfare is definitely a must for this position. Now, keep in mind, it is a competitive, science-based career for animal lovers, blending entertainment as well as caregiving. Now, here's a secret tip from the Vine Vault. If you're looking for a position in the animal specialist career field at Universal, you're going to definitely want to build your resume up with either some kind of shelter experience or hands-on training. What animal would you love to work with at Universal Orlando? Go ahead and tell me in the comments. If you have a fuel for fire in your career, pyrotechnicians create Universal's dazzling fireworks and special effects. Now, these folks earn roughly $25 to $35 an hour, and that ranges from $52,000 a year to roughly $72,800 a year annually. You'll definitely need a pyrotechnician's license, safety training, probably some experience with explosives, and this is often gained through like theater or event productions. So if you have those backgrounds, definitely this might be a job for you. Now, it's a high skill, high adrenaline oriented job that requires precision and nerves of steel. It's the pyrotechnicians that are lighting up the skies for the 4th of July fireworks display, and that definitely could be you. This role is definitely a showstopper for thrill seekers as well as providing that wow factor to guests. Do you think you have what it takes to be a pyrotechnician at Universal Orlando? Go ahead and put one of those firework emojis in the comments section below. That way, so I know that this job is the epic job for you. Now, another hidden gem that might not be thought about by a lot of people is definitely the parade float drivers. Now, these pros steer the massive floats in all of the parades at Universal Orlando, and this job earns roughly $18 to $22 an hour, and that's roughly $37,440 to $45,760 a year. Now, one thing's for certain, you will need a driver's license for this job, a clean driving record, as well as Universal's specialized training. Now, precision and remaining calm under pressure is definitely a key factor in this job because those floats are massive. Now, keep in mind, it is definitely a unique job that puts you in the heart of the park's biggest spectacles. Now, if you're anything like me, you've probably wondered, after you see all those actors, who makes all their costumes? Now, the costume fabricators do earn roughly $20 to $28 an hour, and that's $41,600 a year to $58,240 per year. Now, to become a costume fabricator at Universal Orlando, you'll need some sewing skills, experience in costume design, and a keen eye for detail. Now, think fashion or even some theater experience. That's definitely something that you want to have for this creative role. One thing's for certain, it is a creative, hands-on role that brings Universal's characters to life. So if this is calling your name, definitely look more into that. Now, moving on to the next role that I'm talking about here at Universal Orlando is the mid-level management services. People like operations supervisors or even department heads. These people keep the parks running smoothly. Now, salaries for these positions range up to $58,538 a year to upwards of $95,000 a year, plus possible bonuses. For this role, a bachelor's degree in business or hospitality is often required, plus a year of experience. Many start in entry-level positions or based roles. In this role, you'll be managing budgets, schedules, and teams, needing a strong leadership skill level, as well as some problem-solving skills. Now, one thing that is also for certain, it's a big step towards senior leadership positions. That is often a great start to a career path in Universal Orlando. Now, at the top of the food chain of Universal Orlando are the senior executives, like VPs or board of directors. Now, these folks earn roughly $129,554 a year to even upwards of $266,344 a year. Now, some of these individuals often make more, and that can even go up to upwards of $720,000 with bonuses a year. A bachelor's degree and extensive experience are required often in business, hospitality, as well as entertainment. These leaders oversee strategy, budgets, and the entire guest experience. It's a high pressure, high reward, shaping the future of Universal Orlando. Could you run a theme park? Comment below if you're aiming for the top. So after seeing all of these positions, you're probably wondering, how do you even get hired for one of these jobs? What you're going to want to do is go ahead and check Universal's career sites for any job openings and opportunities, and you're going to want to go ahead and apply online. Entry-level roles like custodians or ride attendants often need minimal experience, just enthusiasm, and reliability. Specialized roles like performers, boat captains, or animal care specialists require specific skill sets or certifications. So you're going to want to go ahead and build your resume with relevant experience, internships, volunteer work itself, or even specialized training that you've had in the past. So network at job fairs, polish your customer service skills, and be ready for background checks. So here's the secret tip from the Vine Vault. Go ahead and follow Universal Orlando Resorts on social media platforms like Facebook. They often have casting calls and job updates that are posted on there regularly. Now, with all these jobs that I mentioned already, which job would you apply for? Go ahead and drop it in the comments. I'm really excited to know what you would choose. Now, from custodians to executive, Universal Studios Orlando is powered by passionate people earning $17 an hour to over $250,000 a year. Whether you're cleaning Diagon Alley, piloting a water taxi, or lighting up the skies with your pyrotechnician skills, there's definitely a role for anybody that's interested out there in Universal Orlando. Now, I'm genuinely curious, what job shocked you the most? Comment below and tell me if you want to deep dive into another certain theme park. And if you like this type of video, be sure to like and subscribe, and also click on that bell icon below. That way, so you're up to date on all of the content that I upload for you, as well as to keep yourself informed on all of the theme park adventures that I bring forth for you guys. Be sure to check the description as well for the Amazon Prime trial links that I have, as well as Audible trial links. Those definitely help my video and also help you out by gaining you a free trial. So with that all being said, I really do appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this video, and I most certainly look forward to seeing you in the next video. Once again, my name was Tim, this was The Flannel Vine, and we'll see you in the next one.